mga kamamo! Kumusta kayong lahat dyan? I missed you all. And I know, na-miss nyo rin ako. I missed you last Sunday. That is because of typhoon. Ano nga ba pangalan nun? Itong Rolly na to. So lahat nagiba. Maraming nagiba si Rolly, but praise God. Our answers, our prayers were answered because the entire nation prayed for, number one, that the Typhoon Rolly will be redirected. And number two, that yung gravity, yung lakas niya ay bumaba from 300 something kilometers per hour down to nag 125 na lang ba? Tama ba ako? Tama ba yung aking information? Weather formation? So, maraming salamat. Hindi pati umabot sa Manila. We were supposed to be hit also, but again, praise God, hindi umabot sa Metro Manila. So, palakpakan naman natin si Lord dyan sa ating answered prayer. God is so good, especially to the people who are praying and praying and praying. So tonight, we are excited dahil ang ating guest, actually we're going to have two guests. Sila yung glam team ng kabagong newly crowned Queen Rabiya Mateo, Miss Philippines, Miss Universe Philippines, the first ever Miss Universe Philippines. Masyado akong excited. Kapulul-pulul ako. At isang linggo lang akong hindi nakapag-host. Nakakalimutan ko na lahat. Ako talaga si Mamou V. Oo. Senior moment? Di naman. Oo, senior na si Mamou V. Pero, wala na yung senior moment na yan. Marami tayong sikreto dyan. Kaya wala tayong senior moment. Nagustuhan niyo ba yung lipstick ko? Diba? Tinerno ko lang naman sa damit ko. Type nyo. Mag-comment naman kayo. Kasi, kung hindi nyo gusto, I give you the privilege. Mag-comment kayo kung gusto nyo makeup ni Mamo, kung gusto nyo yung damit, kung ayaw nyo ng aking signature na bulaklak. Sabihin nyo lang. And then, huwag lang kayong basta mag-comment. Mag-suggest kayo constructively. And Mamou V will take it seriously or hindi. Di ba? Ganun lang. Ayan, gusto nyo ba yung lipstick ko? Kasi kung ayaw nyo, di balik natin sa walang kulay. Di ba? Dito kay Mamou V. Mamou V is here. Ulitin natin. Oops, erase. Dear Mamou V is here to give you inspiration, hope, increase your faith, plus love. So, kaya tayo nandito. And itong ating episode tonight is the 10th episode, Perfect 10, kasi yung pag-uusapan natin si Queen Rabiya Mateo, Miss Universe Philippines, is the perfect 10. And she is a living example of faith. Nako, napapanood ko yung mga guestings niya, the way she talks. She talks about faith. First thing in the morning, what's her day like? She goes, when I wake up in the morning, I pray. And before going to sleep, I pray. Such an inspiration and encouragement. And then hard work. Kasi up to the last minute, hindi siya pabanjing-banjing lang. Talagang hard work. She reviews, pinag-aaralan niya yung mga questions and answers, kung ano mga possible na itanong sa kanya. And then, nagpapasarela siya, inaaral niya, lalo niyang pinaganda yung pasarela niya. Ano pa? Determination. She is determined. She is determined to make it and to have an impact dun sa platform niya, which is education. Pag-usapan natin yan. So mga kamamo, bago tayo magpakilala sa mga guests natin, bago ko ibigay kay Direct Bench, tandaan nyo, Hello sa mga manonood natin sa Iloilo City. Alam ko maraming nanonood ngayon. Iloilo City, ngayon pwede ba akong manghingi sa inyo? My request is please like our fan page, Ganap TV, dito sa Dear Mamou V, like and then comment, hashtag. Ipa-follow nyo din ang aming fan page, okay? Hashtag Dear Mamou V kasi meron tayong paraffol. Katuwaan lang naman yung paraffol natin. Pag minsan, meron tayong paraffol na malalaki ang premyo, malalaki ang halaga, like paintings, like ang paganda sa mukha. So, marami tayong ganun. Especially nitong December, magdi-December na. Nako, maraming ipamimigay si Dear Mamou V. So, maraming papremyo si Mamou V. Pero may mga requirement tayo. Kailangan nanood kayo ng buong lahat ng mga episodes natin from 1 to 10 until ngayong gabi. And all the way hanggang December para mag-qualify kayo kasi bonggang-bongga ang ipaparaffle ni Mamou V. And by the way, doon sa ating mga winners, can I request tonight, please lang, tonight, gawin nyo na. Akong makulit. For those, yung mga winners natin, please message us right now, your mobile number. Mobile number, ha? Hindi ko hinihingi mga mobile phones nyo. Mobile numbers lang. So, give it to us, preferably. Sa bagay, it's my daughter that's already loading it. So, kahit na hindi prepaid, ipapasok na lang namin sa mga GCash ninyo. But preferably, kung prepaid, mas maganda. Okay. So, ayan, uulitin ko lang. Yung mga previous winners natin na hindi pa namin na ipasa load. And then, the winners of our eye skin aesthetic lifestyle, please give us your mobile number. We can get in touch with you so that we can schedule your Oxyglow. Your Oxyglow. Ayan, magpapa-Oxyglow kayo. Baka pwede akong sumama, di ba? So, ayan na. Okay? Go na tayo. Go na. Direct Bench, can we already introduce our guests?
Our guest for today is a Longo fashion designer with celebrity clients such as Tony Gonzaga, Julia Barreto, Liza Soberano, Justmin Curtis, Major Salvador, Miss Earth 2015 Angelia Ong, Miss Universe 2018 Katrina Gray, Miss Universe Philippines 2019 Gazini Ganardos and newly crowned Miss Universe Philippines 2020 Rabiya Mateo. Please welcome Ram Silva. Our next guest is Kathleen Espina, Inyon, wife of Iloilo philanthropist and political candidate Rommel Inyon, one of Iloilo City's respected women engage in charitable deeds, a constant face in newspaper society pages or leisure magazines. Owner of an organic farm in Alfonso Cavite, restaurateur, former TV commercial model and TV personality, Iloilo's Women of Style awardee, and one of Iloilo's best dressed awardee.
Ayan, good evening mga kamamo. Please welcome our two guests. Exciting ang gabi natin. Unahin natin muna, ladies first. Please welcome Miss Kathleen Inyon. Yay! Hi, Kat. Hello, Kat.
Yes, good evening, Mamou V, and to all your viewers and listeners here in Dear Mamou V sa Ganap TV channel. And also,
Hi.
I would
Yes,
mga
yes.
kasanwa ko kilo ng maayong gabi sa inyo na tanan. Good evening.
Wow! Ang ganda-ganda naman ng guest natin, si Miss Kathleen. Hello! Ang ganda, nakita nyo naman, pang Miss Universe din ang peg ni Miss Kathleen. Siguro, Miss Kat, kung sumali ka ng beauty pageant, panalo ka rin, sigurado. Kita mo naman ang mga peg. Very beautiful. Okay. And then, ang second guest natin, nako, maraming salamat, Ram, at pinaunlakan mo naman kami. Please welcome Ram Silva. Ram, nakamute ka yata, Ram. Please unmute yourself. Ayan. Ulit, pakiulit yung sinabi mo, Ram, kasi hindi ka namin narinig.
Good evening, everyone.
Parang mahina yung mahina yung sound, hindi masyadong, ayan, Ram. Medyo lakasan mo yung speaker mo. Direct
Hi po.
bench.
Can you hear me na po?
Ayan, finally, narinig din kita.
Sorry.
Ayan na.
Hello. Hi, good evening. Thank you for inviting us po.
Of course naman, maraming salamat at pinaunlakan nyo kami. Alam nyo, nito mga nagdaan ng mga ng linggo. Kailan ba kailan ba yung pageant? October 25. So meron lang,
25.
'di ba? So meron tayong 2 linggo. Grabe, super viral dahil doon sa mga kontrobersiya. Pero wag natin pag-usapan yung kontrobersiya. The reason why I have requested for you to be our guest is simply because I want to feature, gusto kong i-feature the team behind Queen Rabiya Mateo. Marami kasi yan, all the time, syempre, pagka nanalo na, naging queen na, lahat ng focus, lahat ng information, everything is focused on the queen. Pero, bakit siya naging queen? Kasi hindi niya pwedeng gawin mag-isa yan. So there's always the glam team, the people behind the queen, other than the family. Diba? So, diba, na-excite ako, hindi ko alam simulan nito. Okay, simulan teka muna, bago ko itanong yung mga questions, parang nabitin ako doon sa mga information ninyo. Balikan natin. Kat, ikaw muna. Ano yung government? Instead, you posted it kanina. Parang gusto ko nang mag-drive. Ito.
What?
Yung,
Topic you're asking about the
Kat, parang may yon, direct bench, parang merong maingay. Where is it coming from? Direct bench?
Yeah, ayan, okay na.
Ayan, okay na. Para marinig ka, Kat. Your farm, where is it?
Oh, our farm is located in Alfonso, Cavite.
Alfonso. So, is it, what do you grow in the farm?
Well, at first, we are growing our valued crops like lettuce, herbs, but diversified into vegetables, ordinary vegetables, and plants, flowers.
Is it for commercial consumption? Do you sell it commercially?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we deliver to hotels, to restaurants, here in
Wow.
Bang.
Wow. Wonderful. Ang galing-galing naman. Nako, yan ang would learn to swimming talaga. Yan na yung direct action. Because we're gonna go back to organic. Kat?
Yes, Ma'am, choppy ka.
Ako ba ang choppy?
Yeah,
Am
okay.
I the one that's choppy? Just hold on a minute, Kung choppy ako, wait a minute. Let me just adjust. May tatanggalin lang ako.
Parang nag-echo siya, Ma'am.
Oo.
Hi. Hi. Magandang gabi. Hello. I think we have a problem. This is the problem when we are on a live. So welcome to Mamou V. Welcome Ram. Welcome Kathleen to our show. So while Mamou V is having a hard time fixing her uh,
Ayan
line,
na,
ayan
ayan na,
na.
I'm back. Na-unmute ko pala yung sarili ko. Very good talaga si Ma'am.
Ayan. So
Ayan na.
welcome.
Okay. I was asking kanina dyan si Kathleen about her farm sa Alfonso Cavite. So, they're into farming. And then, ito si Ram. I'm so excited to ask you, Ram. You have dressed up already many beauty queens other than the mga celebrities and artistas, di ba, Ram? Can you hear me, Ram?
Ram,
hear
can you hear?
Ram, can you hear me?
I'm sorry. Hindi ko parang mahina yung echo. I can't hardly.
Tinanggal ko na yung aking tinanggal ko na yung aking oo nga, may maingay nga. I don't know what that is.
Ayan, wala na, Mamou V. Okay na.
Ayan, wala na. Tinanggal ko na yung aking speaker. Ayan, okay na. Ram, can you hear us already? Ram. Hi, Ram. Ram. Ay, nag-freeze. Si Ram nag-freeze. Pasensya
So we'll
na.
better ask Kathleen first. Okay.
Oo, sige, Kathleen. So, Kathleen, what made you be part of the glam team ni Queen Rabiya?
Okay, I was invited, or Mr. Joboy Agriam is really the one who discovered Rabiya, no? So after Miss Iloilo pageant, he called me up if I could, assist Rabiya when she comes here in Manila. Kasi, syempre, galing probinsya, ganyan. And then sabi ko, sige, I will be the one to parang guide her here. And tapos, na yun, we really have like a group na matagal na kaming tumutulong ng mga beauty queens. No? We started helping Catarina Rodriguez, if you remember her.
Yes. Oo.
And international. So kami rin yung nag-push para mag-number 1 siya sa mga online contest, mga ganyung popularity contest. It's really our group who did that and acknowledge our group during her reign. So Maria naman, our part was parang na-extend pa siya. Like, it was bigger, no? Kasi we included the financial support, spiritual support, yung social media support to make the awareness about her as a candidate widen pa. So, our group was responsible for that.
And my question is, ano yung what was the timeline from the time that you started supporting Rabiya in this pageant? Like, is it last year pa or this year lang when she was crowned Miss Iloilo City?
When Mr. Agriam invited her to join the Miss Iloilo, it was sometime in October. Kasi November yung submission eh.
Last year.
Yes, that's 2019, yes. And then finally decided, nag-join siya, nakapasa siya. And then January, yung dinagyang yata yun, she joined Miss Iloilo and she won the Miss Universe crown. The Miss Universe, Iloilo Miss Universe. Yun.
Ayun. I see. Oh, yan, John.
Yeah. Is there any other plans that you have for Rabiya now she won the Miss Universe Philippines? Ano yung mga plano niyo pa in the future for her? Like just like what you have mentioned of what you did to Katarina. So is it the same thing that you're going to do also?
Well, when
Or do you have other plans? Because this is going to be a big, because Miss Universe is really a big event, not
yes,
just here, but all over the world.
mm-hmm. Just like what we did in all the candidates, we will exert more effort talaga sa Miss Universe, sa mag-popular pa siya. The social media, actually, it's more of social media. You create clamor for your candidate. Oh, who's Miss Philippines? Basta may kanya-kanyang ano yan ganap, yung nga sabi nila, or style, or strategy na inaayos ng grupo namin.
Wow, wonderful,
So
wonderful.
would you still be the same people that were going to handle Miss Rabia?
Well, for now, it's gonna be MUP. But we will just be behind the scenes. We're just gonna be supporting her, um,
Mhm.
giving her advices, giving her suggestions. Pag nandun na siya sa laban ng Miss Universe talaga.
By the way, I'm also from Iloilo. I'm Ilonggo, so we're all proud to be Ilonggo. I'm from Pavia,
Oh,
so yes, so we're so happy that our candidate won in the Miss Universe Philippines.
mm,
Yay! Yay! Ang mga Bisaya, Bisaya din ako.
Itaas ang bandera.
At ang bandera. Ayan. Si Ram naman. Ayan, ikaw naman ang magtanong kay Ram dyan. Kasi Ram,
Yeah, okay.
Hi, okay na po
Hi,
ba?
Ram.
ayan, okay na yan, Ram.
Clear na po.
Welcome to
Hi.
Mamou V, Ram.
Hello po. Hi guys. Good evening.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you
Ayan.
for having us.
So you're so young. You're very young, and I know you have a lots of future ahead of you. And you've been dressing up beauty queens and celebrity artists. So, how do you feel now that our candidate from Iloilo won the Miss Universe Philippines? That you are one of those who have dressed her up.
Yes, very happy to be able to work with Rabia. And nakaka-proud at the same time because, I've seen her grow parang from the from day one up to the crowning moment. So we were there, our group was there. So nakaka-proud po.
Ang
So,
galing.
is there any way that, sa dami, I'm sure sa dami ng gustong magbihis sa kanya, um, do you have any personal relationship with Rabia? Are you good friends? Are you best of friends? That's why, there's a lot of good designers in Iloilo, and
I
you
know.
are one of those lucky one who have been,
I know.
diba? So, how do you have, those
Oh,
chances?
yeah. I'm really happy and I'm really glad that she, was able to ask personally if I could create her gown on her homecoming. So, actually I was parang, huh? Really? Why me? So, but she personally wanted me to create a gown for homecoming. And I also asked her to, to collaborate with all Ilonggo designers para naman at least kahit papaano, it's also one way to promote, fashion, local fashion designers and our local fabrics as well. So it's also one way to, promote Iloilo and, fashion designers from Iloilo through Rabia.
Ay, ang galing naman ng heart mo. Ang galing naman ng heart ng mga taga Iloilo.
Opo,
Oo
dapat
naman.
teamwork po tayo dapat. Dapat lahat po lahat
Correct.
tayo dapat aangat.
Oo, kasi
Yes.
if we will go back to the questions that we have, yung first question kasi, Direk, meron na ba tayo nung first question? Naka-video ba yon, Direk Bench? Or do you want me to read the questions instead?
You read it na lang, ma'am.
Oh, basa na lang.
Sige po.
Okay, first question. Kayong dalawa ang dapat sumagot nito. How was your journey mentoring Queen Rabiya Mateo in the Miss Universe? Was she easy to mentor? Yeah, that's question number 1.
All right, go ahead, Miss Kat.
Okay. Actually, I was more of an advisor and consultant rather than to be called a mentor, no? And what I can say is that Rabia is easy to talk to kasi she listens. And then when I suggest something to her, she would take note of it, and then she will be the one to execute it in her own way. Ayun. And yeah, I think she's not really that difficult to mentor or to advise. Yes.
How about you, Ram?
Oh, ako naman kasi I started working with Rabia, during her application. Kumbaga, we started working together since day one. So, working with Rabia is, parang it's light. Magaan yung ang loob ko to work with Rabia. And one thing I love about her is she's a good listener. um, and we develop that kind of relationship, like a brother sister kind of relationship, as we go through the process on MUP. So parang every time na parang she's confused or she's asking something, she would really text me or call me to ask some advice. So I'm glad that we're able to develop that kind of friendship until now po.
Okay. Follow-up
Have,
question.
uh,
Okay. Sige
yeah.
naman.
Mamo, but tanong ko lang, have you met Rabia already after winning?
Yes,
No,
that's
not yet.
also my question.
Not yet pa po, hindi pa po siya umuwi. Kasi I'm based here in Iloilo po kasi.
How about so hindi pa kayo nakikita, although you get to communicate naman with her after
Yes.
she was crowned.
Yes po. The night before the announcement of the winners, we were talking about something. And then, right after she won, parang a day after she won, she was able to call me, and then she was able to ask me to prepare na for her gown sa homecoming.
Wow. Ikaw, Kathleen, nabubulol ako. Kathleen, did you talk to her after she became the winner?
Yes, Mamou V. In fact, nung nasa Baguio siya, everyday kami nagte-text, nag-uusap, kumustahan. And then yun nga sabi ni Ram, nung night of the pageant, medyo gulo-gulo na dun sa Baguio. And then on the day that she won, she texted me na lang kasi mahirap na yung call. And then she would comment on my post. She commented on my post na sabi niya, "Thank you, Miss Kat. We did it together." Yung mga nakakatabang mga words from Rabia, from a queen na a day after she won, she has the time pa to respond, no? So she was so dear that and sweet to do that.
So by this time, meron na siyang magandang bagong phone, di ba? It must be one of the most expensive model of the phone na sponsor ng Miss Universe Philippines. I'm sure of that, di ba?
I think
Ipopromote.
I think it was given by a fan.
Yeah, it's from a fan. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Wow, wonderful. Ang galing naman. Okay, next question. Okay. Parang detailed lang ito, although we asked a little bit of this. What are the preparations you made for her MUP pageant? Ano-anong mga preparations yon? If you can share with us some details. Yung mga details pa na nitty-gritty details na normally hindi na nalalaman ng tao yan. Ayan. Miss Kat, ulit.
Preparations, well, aside from the question and answer preparations that we did, we also planned her look, no? Her OOTD for the day and her outfits. And then when she arrived in Resorts World, for example, she wore a Nono Palmos casual wear. And then during her interview in the Q&A in Baguio, she wore a Ram Silva, the white suit that you like, the pantsuit.
I like
Yes.
it.
Yes. And then
Thank you
during the
po.
final night, it was the Junji Candelario. So these are all Iloilo's best of the best designers, no, that we really thought na sila yung dapat na swak sa look ni Rabia, na gagawa ng gown for that specific moment, for that specific event, that she will really shine through these wonderful designers.
Ang
Yun
galing.
yung
Yeah, galing, galing. Oo.
si Ram, may add yan.
Oo.
Oh, I'd like to to be detailed lang. I met Rabia through Mr. Joboy Agriam and Dennis Malada. So we were introduced right parang parang right after she won Miss Iloilo, I think if I'm not mistaken, or days before siya mag-apply for MUP. So I really don't have any time to prepare yung mga outfits niya. Parang it was rushed. Surprise! I have a Bia for you like that. So parang it was surprise lang. So I can never say no to these people. I can never say no to Tito Joboy. I can never say no to Manong Dennis. So the first time I saw Rabia, I said to myself that there is something really in her that I like the most. So parang okay, so I need to do something to help her out. Parang that time, we discussed, we fit yung mga damit niya na dadalhin sa Manila because she's leaving na the next day. Oh, sorry, she's leaving na a few hours. So
Oh
we met
my.
and then few hours aalis na siya. So we really don't have any time to repair pa. So given niya yung mga damit ko medyo malalaki, so we need to repair it. And then I asked Tito Joboy na lang, Mr. Joboy Agriam, to send the clothes the next day through cargo. So those are, some stories na funny lang kasi it was really yung meeting namin, it was not really planned eh. So it was just random lang. And then
Galing.
from then on, we
Yeah.
started working na.
So, yeah, I'm just curious, no? Kasi sabi mo nga, you just met Rabia. So, and then, when I look at Rabia's figure,
I
she's
know.
very thin. Diba? I think her waistline is only 22. Diba? I
I
think
think that time, I
really
think
thin, diba?
yes, I
Very
think that time
petite,
ang waistline niya is 22.
no?
But now, she has to,
Yeah.
make herself a little bigger para, maganda yung
Yeah, what,
yung
okay,
atake
that's,
sa camera. So parang now,
yeah, that's what I, next question. Kasi I think, like you, as we, as designer, me also as a designer, kailangan maganda ang figure, perfect, diba? So, dressing up with a petite size, parang mahirap para sa atin, diba? Kasi sobrang liit. And also, sabi mo nga, she's gaining weight already. I think we should advise her. Kathleen, did you advise her already about her figure na kailangan she has this kind of figure to maintain, like 24, 34, 36, 'di ba? To kasi paglalamunin siya doon sa
Sa
main event,
international.
'di ba?
Yes.
Sa sobrang liit niya kapag wala siyang masyadong
Naman.
laman, 'di ba? So what do you think?
For in that aspect, I think she has another team, no, helping her figure. I think she's going to a gym that helps her with that. But ang sabi ko lang sa kanya is to make her hips wider nung bago pa to sa pageant. Kasi pinapanood ko yung mga pasarela niya na binivideo niya. And then I will be the one to parang give a little bit of suggestions. Sabi Bia, yung hips mo sa konti pa para pag kending mo perfect na. Parang ganon. May arte.
Galing. Ang
So na
galing. Ang galing.
niya, na-achieve niya yon, di ba? Siya pa nga nanalo sa best in swimsuit, di ba?
Correct.
At
And Ram, follow-up question. You said something like you saw something in Rabia. Rabia. Ano yon? Ano yung nakita mo sa kanya?
parang, to be really honest, I saw an invisible crown. Na parang this is a beauty queen, but she has to work hard. She has to work on it. She has to have, her own team na mag-help sa kanya and hone her pa. Parang the moment I saw her entering into my altar, that time, sabi ko, she's a beauty queen. There's really something in her that, she needs to work on lang. And luckily, she was able to, make it. And, she worked hard on it. Alam mo yun?
Yes. Which gives
So, Ram, so sobrang laki ng alteration mo sa kanya.
Sobra.
So, saka, nakakatakot kasi 'di ba sabi mo nga you have to brought it through cargo or air freight. So, at that time, syempre pandemic, 'di ba? So, parang
Opo.
wow, will it reach on the following day? So,
I think yung application and screening, the blue one and the pink one, it was not yet pandemic.
wala pang pandemic.
So,
I think
wala
February.
pang, yes, I think it was February. Yeah.
mm,
And there's another story I have to share lang. Sorry guys.
Go ahead,
Uh,
Theo.
yeah.
this is
Maganda
really
nga
funny
yun
because
yung mga
it was
behind the scene.
Oo, yan. Yan.
correct. Parang they don't have really the exact schedule during that time sa presentation of candidates. Parang hindi pa sila binibigyan ng schedule. So parang I was asked by, again, Tito Joboy, Agriam, and Rabia herself to kung pwede daw ma-rush yung damit for presentation of candidates. That time she was wearing my magenta top and then the lime skirt. The story behind the look was it was made 2 hours lang. Kasi I have to make it here pa. I'm busy with weddings and events.
Oh, nawala si Ram.
Nawala
Was
si
able
Ram.
to make it 2 hours.
Okay. You have to,
Oh,
rewind, replay ka, Ram. Nawala ka konti.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You said
Okay na po ba?
Oo, you're on na. You have to say it again.
Sorry. Okay na po?
Okay na. Okay na.
Okay. So the story, parang the magenta and the lime.
nawawala siya.
Nawawala.
I'm lost
Okay.
again. Hello?
Oh, you're there.
Yeah.
You're back.
Okay. Sorry, internet.
That's really the problem in your life. I think our viewers
Correct.
would understand. Yeah.
Sorry. Well, anyway, going back. So the story behind the magenta and the lime during the presentation, it was made 2 hours lang because I was told parang the night before, something like that. So I said, how can we able to make it? Parang, so wala talagang option si Rabia because parang ako, limited pa lang yung designers niya. Parang it was just me and then some Ilonggo designers lang during that time. So she personally asked me to create a modern Filipiniana for her presentation. So again, I cannot say no to these people. So okay, fine, 2 hours, kaya natin to. After 2 hours, we were able to send it to cargo again. And she was able to get it na lang there sa Manila. And then, ang funny because sobrang, sobrang, sobrang tight. So, they have to make an alteration pa right there and then lang sa ano mismo, sa
Sa show.
location, sa show na mismo.
Okay. Oh my. So anyway, it pays off naman sa hirap sa mga pinagdaanan mo kasi yung candidate ng Iloilo ang nanalo, 'di ba? So,
Yes po.
Kathleen, I have a question. This is very controversial question. Do you think that Rabia won because she looks like Shamsi? That's really a controversial question. Do you think that her edge winning the pageant? Can you hear me?
Can you repeat it? No, I cannot
Yeah.
hear again.
Yeah. So my question is actually it's a very controversial thing. You think that Rabiya won because she has the resemblance of Shamsi Supsup. Can you hear? Hello?
Ako nawawa.
Ako naman ang
I don't know.
nawawala.
Yes, we're back.
Okay,
The
I'm
question
back.
was,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yung edge ba ni Rabia is because she has the resemblance of Shamsi. That's why she won the
in my
title.
Okay. In my opinion, no. Talagang Rabia is a total package. She is good in comm skills. She's pretty, and she knows what she's doing. She's doing the assignment while everybody was sleeping. Siya talagang ginagawa niya yung mga Q&A. Yung sila is Davao na habang sila nagkakasayahan, si Rabia is just in the corner doing her homework. So I think it is really fate that Rabia got the crown, eventually became Miss Universe Philippines. Minsan na kasi
That's
mag-align yung stars eh. I mean, madaramdaman mo yun eh. If the crown is really for her, makita mo with the, especially when I saw the top 5, I already know that she will win, and yun, she won.
actually I vouch for her.
Ako, top 3 ko si Rabia. Top 3 ko yan. Top 10, tapos top 3. Ako naman dyan, meron siyang look na Shamsi, pero pagka meron siyang anggulo, lalo na pag itinaas na niya yung hair niya, ano siya Megan Yang.
Yeah.
Yes.
She looks
Yes.
more Megan Yang than Shamsi eh. Sa Shamsi lang siya pagka nilugay niya yung buhok niya, tapos kinulot niya. Yun lang. But other than that, pag nagtaas na siya ng hair, like yung presentation niya, nakataas yung hair niya, and then pag diniretso niya yung buhok niya, she's more like Megan Yang to me. Yun. At saka, during the preliminary pa lang, yung questions doon sa Baguio, number 1, congratulations kay Ram. Gustong-gusto ko yung suot niyang yon. I didn't realize na yun din pala yung the same outfit kay Catriona Gray. But I really thought na that outfit was so classic, sophisticated, bagay na bagay sa kanya, and even yung demeanor niya, the way she answered all those questions, actually she slayed them all eh. Doon pa lang sa preliminary, she was really very brainy. Talagang determinado siya, at saka she was very passionate when she answers the questions. Yung iba kasi kinakabahan, yung iba overly confident naman, yung iba naman sa kaba-kaba, patawa-tawa, alam mo yun, but siya tamang-tama lang yung timpla. Diba?
Correct. Yes po.
Diba? Diba, Jan, we were supposed to have a segment na mag-aano tayo ng top 10. Nakita niyo yung Iloilo ko, kasali talaga si Iloilo. Di pwedeng mawala si Iloilo. And then, nakita ko yung mga outfit na niya after. Ang ganda ng mga outfit niya, yung mga pinakita mo sa akin, yung pictures that you sent, Ram, I really
Yes, po.
like the way you design. I like your design. I like your design because sosyalen ang design mo.
Thank you po.
Simpleng
Thank
sosyalen. No? Simple, but how would I say it? Simple design, but very, very elegant, and nagiging classic siya pagdating ng panahon.
Thank you po. Thank you so much po.
Okay. So the next question is yung ating mga kamamo, yung ating paroleta, maya-maya pag natapos na natin yung mga questions natin. Ayan, marami na kayong natutunan about who Queen Rabiya is. Number 3, what are the benefits that Iloilo will gather from this winning ni Queen Rabiya? Ano makukuha ng Iloilo nito? Miss Kat. Oo.
Me?
Miss Kat,
Kala ko ako sasagot eh.
sige, ikaw. Ha?
Sasagot.
Si, dyan si Miss Kat kasi, yung husband,
Hindi si Kathleen, hindi na. Sila ang host, ay sila ang guest, ako ang host.
dyan si Miss Kathleen, yung husband niya, is a former mayor. Tama ba ako, Kathleen, ng Iloilo?
Mayor ng 2013 ba, Ram? I forgot. Yeah, 13.
Yeah, 13 po.
Oo. So, ano ang benefit ng Iloilo nito sa pagkakapanalo ni Rabiya?
Well, for one, Iloilo is back in the map of beauty pageants or beauty queens, because the last one that we produced was, I think, in 1965. Am I
Tagal na.
right? So that's like what, 55 years ago.
55 years.
Yeah. So aside from the pride and honor that Rabiya is giving to Iloilo, this will also be like an inspiration to the aspiring beauty queens that, they can make Rabiya as their idol or, inspiration that, hey, we can do it even if we are poor or not well off in life. Basta we just do our best and be the best that you can be, then they could be a beauty queen like Rabia. Kasi parang sa Iloilo, parang ano sila yung parang mahinhin, tahimik, ganun ng mga girls. Ano pa rin sila, parang probinsya ano pa rin yung ugali. Oo. So I think this will be an eye-opener for other aspiring beauty queens. Yun lang ang ano ko. Well, si Ram, baka may add.
Well, for me, I think in a fashion take, parang at least she's able to help the fashion industry as well. And, dito sa Iloilo, promoting us, young designers, to
Yes.
promote as well yung fabric namin dito, which is ang hablon, patajong. We have a lot of beautiful things in Iloilo like the fabric, people. So parang in a way, we're able to promote as well ourselves through Rabiya and, promote the whole Iloilo through Rabiya.
Yes.
Yes. Correct. Any questions,
Correct.
Jan?
Si Jan,
Um,
dadagdag.
Yun.
O
Ako, idadagdag ko. Kasi syempre, 'di ba, proud Ilonggo. So marami siyang magagawa sa probinsya ng Iloilo kasi no, she brings the crown not along with her the Iloilo province because now sabi nga ni Kathleen, she put back the pageantry in Iloilo kasi for such a long time ang hirap kumuha ng talagang panlaban, 'di ba? So kung meron talagang nanalo, talagang siya yung magdadala ng region niya or ng community niya. So kaya nga malaki like in the fashion industry, natulungan niya ang mga fashion designers, 'di ba? And then ang pinakamalaki nito is the tourism. So because Iloilo is one of the smile city of the Philippines, 'di ba?
Yes.
So pumunta ka sa buong actually they call it the Paris of the Philippines ang Iloilo and they're so developed. Iloilo is very developed. I just went there like last February. Sobrang ganda. After a long time that I have not visited Iloilo, sobrang ganda, sobrang linis. So, pag pumunta ang mga tao, as the tourism will be back again in Iloilo because of Rabiya. And I don't know how Rabiya will promote Iloilo this far. So, dun pa lang sa fashion, malaki na siyang naitulong. Kaya ang tanong ko ngayon kay
Agree.
Kathleen, how far can you extend the support and help to Rabiya, to her candidacy?
For the Miss Universe na.
Yes.
Hindi pa kaming nag-uusap about it, but we don't know yet when the pageant will be abroad, if it's gonna be in January or February, but when that is already final, then syempre we will have our own strategies that I cannot discuss.
Siyempre,
Secret pa ngayon. Secret pa ngayon.
Secret.
Oo. Oo. So, okay. That is, okay, will it change your life? Will it affect your life now that you have produced as a glam team, as a support team, you have produced someone from the province, promding na going to a major pageant, a Miss Universe. Is it going to change your life even, is it going to change your life maliit lang o malaki yung magiging pagbabago ng buhay ninyong dalawa?
Okay. Well, for me, wala. Except that I have a lot of friend requests and a lot of aspiring candidates are messaging me, asking for help and support. Yun lang siguro yung nag-gain ko, and more friends in the industry, because I don't really mentor at all. So ito lang kami talaga nag-active kay Rabiya. And since
Mamo, ngayong nag-guest na siya rito, magugulo na ang buhay ni Kathleen.
Kasi,
Na-expose na siya sa TV, di ba?
kasi marami nang tatawag sa'yo at marami nang tatawag sa amin.
oo,
Kaya kailangan may bodyguard ka na, Kathleen. At saka si Ram. Dudumugin na kayo.
Bago. Ikaw, Ram, is it gonna have a major change in your life?
kay Ram, malaki yan.
Well, I'd like to be honest with you guys. Major change. Well, as of now, may progress. Meron po. Clients are coming in. Interviews like you guys. In different platforms then of social media. Yes, there is. Mafe-feel ko na there is. I've been, working with uh, beauty queens like Catriona Gazzini and now Rabia. Parang people are telling me that you're the lucky charm. Parang ganon. Parang it's like, so some beauty queens are now asking me to work with them as well. So I have for binibinis and so that's the funny thing about it. But there is po business wise, I'm thankful that somehow meron.
Okay. Okay. And is it gonna change your price on your gowns? Is it gonna become more expensive now? Ha, Ram? Biglang nawala si Ram. Ram, is it gonna...
Nawala ako.
Si Ram, nagtago.
Nawala sa pricing. So nung price na
Nawala
pinag-usapan
sa
nawala.
Baka ma-BIR siya. Baka ma-BIR. Huwag tanungin.
Tinanong ko
Malinis po yung record natin sa BIR. Ako doon.
What I'm saying is it gonna change your pricing? Like, are you gonna become more expensive because you're more famous now? Like the likes of John Guarnes? Yan.
Well, every year kasi we have to, level up. Marami din kaming, equipment that we need to purchase. So yung price talaga umi-increase siya every now and then.
Every now
Siyempre,
and then.
Mamo, kailangan magtaas na, lumilevel na eh. Ano ba?
Oo, pero Ram, sa akin, hindi nag-usap na tayo kanina.
Nag-usap na tayo kanina.
Nag-usap na tayo kanina, kaya usapan na natin yan, ha? Sabay
Yes po.
yan, di ba?
Gusto ko agad
Agad yung marami ako events eh. Kasama ko naman si Jan yan kasi ayun, si Jan. Oh, yung mga designs din ni Jan. Tapos ano pa nga ba yung sasabihin ko? Nakalimutan ko na tuloy.
Ako na ngayon na magtatanong kasi malapit na tayo magtapos.
Isa lang. Are you gonna do the gown of Rabiya for the Miss Universe pageant?
Oh, of course, lahat ng designers naman wanted to create, a Miss Universe stage. Pero I'm not really sure. I don't think ako. But I'm sure naman that, ang help ko pa rin kay Rabia will be there until the end of her journey.
I think it's the MUP's decision. They will choose from many designers.
Mm-hmm.
Magiging ganun yung setup for Rabiya.
Okay.
But
Okay.
like Kathleen, like for example, with Catriona, she has the say at the end, diba? Parang, I want to work with these people. So I want this group of people to work with me. So wala ba siyang say doon? Or, you know?
Since the MUP is new, di ba? It's under
Mhm.
Shamsi. So parang si
Mhm.
Rabiya na masunurin kung ano lang yung sabihin sa kanya. Yes lang din siya. Kasi alam naman niya kung ano yung sabihin ng organization is para din sa
Good for
ikabubuti.
her. Yeah.
So for
Yeah.
now, I think just agreeing to what the organization is, letting
Yeah.
her wear.
Yeah. Yeah. We understand. Mahirap for her, diba? Because even she wanted you guys to work with her, but still the MU will be the one to decide the final decision. So ngayon, meron akong kandidata na papabihisan sa inyo at i-mentor nyo. Yan ay walang iba kundi si Mamou V. Ngayon, kanina pa lang, when we started the show, nag-aano na siya, okay ba ang aking lipstick, ang aking outfit, ang aking bulaklak? So as a mentor, Kathleen, what can you say about her look, about, Mamou V, and also Ram, her outfit? So if you will be the mentoring Mamou V when, like for example, she's going to join a pageant of Mrs. or Senior or Lola, what, what would you say and tell Mamu when she will ask you to mentor her on her pageant?
Well, for one, I have to interview Mamou V first about her strengths and weaknesses, and then we will work on the weaknesses side, kung ano yung pwedeng improve, and then yung strengthen na lang yung mga positive traits niya to win a crown. Yun lang.
Yun.
The look,
Ayun.
si Ryan.
Sa tingin mo, Kathleen, ano yung weakness at saka strength ni Mamu? Ngayon, lalo ngayon, nag-usap tayo, alam mo na kung anong, in a period of very short of time, in just a second or minutes, So ano kaya yung weakness and strength ni Mamu?
Ang strength niya, she is already good in comm skills. She could converse and she could probably nail it dun sa mga malalalim na mga question and answer portion. Sa walk, pageant walk, hindi ko pa masyadong nakita. And
Magaling dyan si Mamu. Magaling dyan si Mamu. Pwede pa siyang tawag rito, alupihan look. Alupihan walk pala. Hindi look. Ano kaya alupihan walk? Mamu.
Okay.
So, Kathleen, do you have can you ask her some questions that she can answer? So, para makita natin talaga yung strength niya sa comms.
Ayan.
Bago ka mag-question, we'll ask first, Ram, para maka-prepare ka muna. Kailangan hirapan mo, ha, Kathleen?
Ay, kawawa si
I-challenge
Mamu.
natin si Mamu. Ngayon, Ram, so kanina namumroblema si Mamu kung may nagre-react about her lipstick, about flower, about her look. So, what do you think?
I like Mamu's look tonight. Magenta
Pag
is one of my
naging
favorite colors.
bibihisan mo si Mamu, what would that be? Bibigyan din kita ng time. Do you have a sketch pad para i-drawing ang outfit?
Hindi narinig ni Ram.
Again.
Ram.
I'm
Do you
lost.
have-
Hello? Hi.
Okay, Ram. Do you have a sketch pad so you can draw kung anong design ko? Kasi itong si Jan, sanay na sanay ito habang nagkukwentuhan in 1-2 minutes. Tapos ilalabas na niya, may design na siya ng gown para sa amin. Ayun.
Really?
Ano daw?
So maybe
Ano
this
daw?
one, Mamu. I'm ready.
Oh my! Sandali, hindi ko makita. Nakamute ka dyan. Nakamute ka dyan. Jan, I cannot hear you. Nakamute
Hindi, si
ka.
Hi,
Ram.
guys.
Yeah, si
Ayan.
Ram. Ayan, meron prepared si Ram. Can you post it in your camera, Ram? Yan. O, Mamu. Ay, teka, hindi ko pa lang. Ayan. Wow, ang ganda. Mamu ng damit niya.
Gusto ko
That would be...
yan.
Ano sa tingin mo, Mamu? Bagay ba sa'yo yan?
Bagay.
Ah, di ba?
Bagay. Kailangan mo
Ipilit ba, Mamu, na bagay?
ipilit mo yun. Huwag ko ng paraan. Basta may waistline. Pwede.
So,
Diba?
sorry, nawawala po ako. Can you hear
Oo
me?
nga eh. Dalawa yung drawings mo, Ram.
Yan.
Asan na siya?
Okay. So, balikan natin. Or Ram, yung isa pang drawing, nakita namin
Ang
sa...
drawing mo, ano yun?
Can you explain to us your drawings, your sketches? Like, the one that we saw is one shift dress with parang draping on the other side. That
Mistisa dress yun. Mistisa dress. What's the other drawing, Ram? Yung internet ni Ram, intermittent talaga.
ako, dapat yan ang improve ni Rabiya sa Iloilo, ang connection.
Rabiya,
ang internet connection.
you're watching Rabiya, Queen Rabiya. Ayan ang unang sasabihin mo sa governor, sa congressman, tsaka sa mayor. Diba?
Correct. Oo.
Because you have this
Kasi-
platform. You can
Yes.
influence all these local government leaders na yan. Diba?
Tama, 'di ba? Para naman makapag-vote sa kanya para sa candidacy niya pag lumaban na siya sa People's Choice Award, 'di ba?
Correct. Okay, Ram, asan na yung isang drawing mo?
Ay, sorry po, this cannot be shown po to public kasi ito yung sketch ko for homecoming ni Rabiya.
Ay, kay Mamu ang kailangan natin, hindi kay Rabiya, kay Mamu.
Kailangan,
This is for
kailangan.
Mamu.
Ayan na
Ayan kay
yun.
Mamu.
Yun.
Okay. Bakit mo
Ay,
naman naisip yan? What made you think about that design for her?
I think Mamu has, this big personality. So, I need to create something out of this world na parang clean, sleek, elegant at the same time. Pero parang bago lang. Something fresh to the eyes of many. So I think that's her personality.
Yeah, that's right.
And what color do you think that is the color of the gown that she can wear? Anong
The one
color
that
kaya yan?
Mamu is wearing now is magenta, if I'm not mistaken. It
Yes,
really looks perfect on you, Mamu, together with the flower on your head. It
Yes.
complements. I like it.
Ay, thank you.
Oh, diba?
Thank you.
Thank you, Ram. That's so
Yes,
nice
Direk
of you.
Si Direk Bench was going to enter. Pasok ka na, Direk Bench. Sumali ka
si-
dito.
Si Kathleen ngayon, handa ka na ba sa question para kay Mamu? Hirapan mo, Kathleen, ha?
Alam ko, nag-judge lang ako sa beauty pageant. Talaga naman. Ngayon, kailangan ko pang sumagot. Sige.
Oo. Do you have a boyfriend? Na-joke lang, ma'am.
Naku, naging episode na yan dito sa akin. Wale, meron akong lover, no boyfriend.
Okay. Yung katulad nga nung practice namin ni Rabiya, we were practicing lang about pandemic. So yun na rin ang itatanong ko sa'yo. What did you do during the pandemic and how did it affect your life? Yun.
Okay. Since for how many years already, I've been working from home. I own a business, but I don't go to my office every single day. I just go there when I have a meeting, when I have to check on some stocks. So I'm already used to working from home for so many years already. My business is already coming to 18 years. by 2021. So for more than 10 years, work from home ako. And especially when I moved here to Wakwak, kasi maganda yung maganda yung aking view every day. So, coming into the lockdown, hindi ako masyadong na-stress, hindi ko masyadong na-feel because I've been working from home. The only difference was that I couldn't go out whenever I want to go out. And ang ginawa ko, of course, during the pandemic, yung lockdown, you know, when many people would make God as their last resort, I have always made God for the last 20 years as my first resolve. So, first thing in the morning, I pray. Last thing, parang si Rabiya din, yun. I appreciated it when she said exactly what I do. Now, when I wake up in the morning, I pray, I go to God, I talk to God, and then before going to sleep, I also pray, I talk to God, and then I listen. I listen to what God is telling me to do. Now, of course, it was different kung may pandemic kasi may kasamang fear, may kasamang anxiety. So, sinamahan ko yan ng exercise. Nakita ni Jan yan. Kaya nga parang kaya nag-birth itong, di ba Jan, yung Ganap TV kasi tanong-tanong tayo, ano mga ganap-ganap mo? So, I came about my channel. I went into Tahitian tutorial, Kathleen, because I used to be a Tahitian dancer. So, nag-post ako na nag-Tahitian ako and then somebody commented, somebody called me up and said, Mamou, pwede bang mag-tutorial ka? We want to learn. So, that's how I started. So, yun. Ganun yung naging effect sa akin sa COVID. I was not stress-free, but the only difference was that when I get stressed, I know where to draw my strength. Kasi I talk to God right away.
Yeah.
Pasado ba, Judge?
Ano ang judgment? Pwede na.
Tahimik ka dyan, Ram. Ang tahimik ko, Ram.
Pwede po.
MUP.
I was listening.
Are you saying something?
Oo nga eh. Nakaganyan.
Pwede na. Hindi, magtatayo na si Ram ng gagawa siya ng Mrs. Universe Senior Philippines.
Kailangan senior. Kasi yung mga Mrs. Asian Pacific over
Sabi
bingo
ko,
na.
I was listening
Bingo
to
na.
Mamou.
Yes, Ram.
Go ahead, Ram. Nawawala si Ram. Mamou,
Okay. So,
panalunin.
Ano, Kathleen?
Ikaw yung susunod naming papanalunin.
correct. Ibubus kanila.
The whole Ilocano City do everything. Sa voting, lahat ng mga contest.
As you were saying, Ram, you're back. You're back, Ram. Nawawala. MTV Ponte, pa-shout out from Queen Rabiya. Team of Iloilo City. Hi, MTV Ponte. Thank you for watching. Sa lahat ng mga taga Iloilo, ayan, maraming salamat.
Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan.
Maayong
thank you.
Yes, daghang salamat.
Mamou V, yan sa hardworking. Ano yan, hindi yan natutulog. Kasi sa botohan, siya yung #1 na talagang lahat ng mga friends niya, tinatag niya just to vote for Rabiya.
Wow.
Pwede bang friendship ko na si MTV?
Oo.
Para pag lumaban ka sa Mrs. Universe Senior Philippines.
Ikaw ang magtayo ng foundation na yan, ha, Kathleen, para sumali si Mamou V. Di ba? Direct bench, pumasok ka na kaya. Direct bench. Na-miss ka na namin.
Oo. ano raw siya, ngarag daw siya, Mamo.
Oo, alam
Oo.
ko, galing siya ng ano, press
Ano
con.
siya, nangangarag daw siya. So not prepared to show himself sa camera.
Di ba, kasi gwapo pa din naman, kahit mukhang natin. Di ba? Nasaan ka na, Ram? Where are you, Ram?
So
Okay,
Hi,
anyway,
I'm back.
Kathleen,
Ayan na.
thank you so much.
ayan na.
Talagang binigay niyo yung time niyo, yung oras niyo sa ating kandidato, 'di ba? So nakakatuwa kasi mahirap katulad ni MTV, sabi mo kanina na talagang she gave her time, her effort para lang i-boost ang kanyang panlaban natin sa Miss Universe Philippines.
And also, can you kasi they're waiting for their names to be
Yeah, please,
Yeah.
tell them. Yeah, say.
First, syempre, I would like to shout out si Mr. Joboy Agriam, the discoverer and pageant consultant ni Rabiya Mateo. Yan. Tapos ang kanyang pageant walk trainer naman si Mr. Dennis Maliada. And of course, Ram Silva. And then si Miss Timmy Ponte. Siya yung sa social media naman natin na talagang napaka-active. Lahat ng teachers talagang pinadboto niya. Irene Rios and Larry and Primrose Lau. Si Doc Rolin Tabuena, yung ospital niya talagang pinaboto rin niya. Si Alvin Ong, si Alec Chung, ayan. And Nathan, si Win, si Marigold Celis, si Miss Ori, si Eileen, and Cherry. Ayan. Yan ang members ng Queen Rabiya. Team Queen Rabiya.
Congratulations sa inyong lahat.
Comment
Maraming salamat.
Alec Chung. Pakibasa naman, Mamou V.
Okay, from Alec Ong Chung of Iloilo, go! Ram Silva, go! Kudos sa Queen Rabiya team in Iloilo, particularly to Jo Marie Agriam, who stand as a good father to Rabiya. Oh, how sweet! Ang galing. Lars Lao, proud of Ram and Miss Kat, of course. Yan. Pwede pa natin kunin yan. Mag-guest ulit yan silang dalawa ulit sa atin sa susunod na mga kabanata habang ayan, ongoing ang Miss Universe. Pagka painit ang Miss Universe pageant. Yan. And
Anong tawag sa walk ni Rabiya?
Sa akin, ang tawag ko doon, pandemic walk.
Ay.
Joke lang. Esplanade walk, Mr. Jan, di ba? Because of the Esplanade in Iloilo City.
Esplanade walk.
Do you have the name of Rabia's walk? Si Ram,
Ram, do you have any suggestion? What's the name of Rabia's walk? Kasi may Rabiya coach siya, di ba?
Maybe yung parang Arriba walk. Parang
Arriba walk.
Arriba.
Pwede. Carissa Rabiya, Arriba. O, di ba?
Correct. Nagra-rhyme ng nag-rhyme. Tama-tama. Proud of Ram and Miss Kat from Lars Lao. Wow, thank you. Babatiin ko rin lang yung aking gorgeous VG and then South Family at saka yung 9 a.m. ushering team ng Victory Ford. Maraming salamat sa suporta. Ayan. Continue to watch and support our show because dear Mamou V, ayan, nabulol na ako. Rewind again. Because dear Mamou V is here to give you inspiration, faith, love, and hope. Ayan. So, again, yung mga viewers natin, if you want your love life to be featured here, email na lang kay Mamou V. My email address is dearmamouv@gmail.com. Okay, nang dahil dyan, magpa-raffle na tayo. There are 3 questions, there are 3 paraffles. So, pwede bang I will ask Miss Kath to give the first question sa mga viewers natin and we'll give them time to answer. And then yung second question kay si Ram naman. And then yung third, si Jan. Ayan. So, do you have your first question, Kat?
About Rabiya na lang.
Yes. Pahirapan natin sila. Ay, hindi. Joke lang.
Okay. What is Rabiya's middle name?
Ayun. What is, question number 1. What is Rabia's middle name? So, when you post your answers, you go hashtag and then yung middle name ni Rabia. Ayan. Ayan na, type na, send na, comment na, hashtag na. Okay, diba? Type. And then, yung next question, ikaw naman, Ram. Ram, are you there? Ram. Frozen ka na, Ram. Ram, do you have a question?
Yes po, I have a question.
Sige, what's your question?
Who is Rabiya Mateo's discoverer? Who discovered Rabiya Mateo during Miss Iloilo po?
Ayun.
Me. Can I answer, Ma'am? I want to know.
Gusto mag-join mo, Pat. Ano daw, hindi daw tayo po pwede eh. Okay. Ulitin ko yung question. Who is the discoverer? The person who discovered Rabiya Mateo dun sa Iloilo beauty pageant. Kanina paulit-ulit naming binabanggit yon. Ayan na, hashtag na, and then sagot. Ayan. That's the second question. Yung first question, ulitin ko. Ano ang middle name ni Rabiya? That's the first question. The second question, anong pangalan nung nakadiscover kay Rabiya for the Miss Iloilo beauty pageant? At ang number 3, take it away, John.
Yes, according to Ram, ang pangalan ng walk ni Rabiya.
Ayan.
Diba? So, that according to Rama, but not according to the coach niya. So, binigyan lang natin ng pangalan yung walk niya. Kasi importante yan eh. Part yan ng pageant na binibigyan natin ng title yung mga walk ng mga candidate natin. And it makes really a mark on our pageant, diba? So, ano yung title na binigay ni Ram? Yan.
Ayun.
So, Mamou,
Yes, John.
may problema daw sa ruleta.
May problema.
May problema daw sa ruleta. So, I think we'll just, how do we do that? Yeah.
Siguro sa next na, manood kayo ulit sa next na episode next week kasi, bale, iroroleta natin ito.
Iroroleta na lang natin.
Just
answer the question.
Just answer the 3 questions and then with hashtag, and then we will include you in the next week's paroleta. Kasi alam mo, Kat, yung paroleta namin, cute yan eh. Nakakatuwa yan eh. Pampasaya ng buhay natin yan eh. Yung paroleta na yan. So, my last question for both of you. What can you advise to other Glam mentor team so that they, like you, would produce a winner just like Rabiya? Anong maia-advise mo sa mga Glam team na yan, yung mga hahawak ng mga beauty queens, mga beauty aspirants? Kasi ang dami. O sa madami talaga. Okay, we can start with Ram bago masira ang iyong internet.
Ako siguro, you have to stay focused and listen to each other because it's teamwork. It's supposed to be work by, both sides, not just one side lang. So, it should be the whole team working, not just one. Yun lang po.
Yes. How about you, Kat?
Well, for me, I would advise the candidate to create your own style. Don't copy the previous winners. Don't copy any candidate that's popular. Basta you should know your strengths. Yun nga yung sinasabi ko kanina. Know your strengths and know your weaknesses and then work on it. Because in a pageant, there's this thing that's called overexposed. So I don't want my candidate to be that, because I noticed in this pageant there were lots of front runners who were overexposed. With Rabia, she just peaked right on time. Gained in the she gained popularity in mid September, or basta dun yung nag-peak siya nung nanalo siya na hair and makeup. And then we really push her na to be known, no, sa mga websites. And then when you know when to pick, that's when the people will have this clamor, oy, Miss Iloilo may ara pala. So the people will, look for you, titingnan nila yung IG mo, yung Facebook mo. And this will create parang ano na nga, yung parang who is Miss Iloilo? For example, I'm talking about Rabia, no? So that was her strength, na nag-peak siya right on time. Hindi siya hilaw na umpisa pa lang nag ano-ano ka na diyan. Ganito ka na. No, you should be proper and just listen to your mentors on what to do, kasi kami yung outsider eh. Ikaw kandidata ka, so concentrate on your thing as a candidate. Practice ka dyan kung anong gusto mong gawin. But kami as an outsider, I could see what the other candidates are doing. So yun yung ma-advise ko. Yung sakto lang, walang over, walang under, just perfect.
Wow, ang galing. It's not easy kasi to become a team player, especially when you're a big group. So, that's really a big super strength yan when you can do it as a team, as a supporter, kasi hindi madaling magdala ng tao. Tao yan eh. The most difficult to handle are people. So when you're in the business of people, mahirap talaga. Ako naman, ang take ko is, before I take in someone who wants to be my ward, titignan ko muna yung teachability of the person. Number one, hahanapin mo muna yung physical, hahanapin mo muna yung mga basics like may height ba, maganda ba yung feature, may dating ba, and then titignan mo yung teachability of the person. That's one thing na nakita kong strength kay Rabia. Kasi with all the after kasi ng preliminary, before pa nag-pageant, in-stock ko na siya sa mga sa mga guestings niya, kasi there are many platforms, maraming mga ganito rin na online show na nag-guest sila. Kasi Kathleen, Ram, nag-guest kami dito ng 2 contenders ng Miss Universe Philippines.
Oh.
First was Miss Muntinlupa, si Marie Cres Valdez Castro. And then the second na made it to the top 16, si Misamis Oriental. So when before namin sila naging guest, pinag-aralan ko na. And then doon sa preliminary, although nakita ko na si Rabia, doon sa preliminary, doon ako na-impress sa kanya. So doon ko siya magmula. From that day, after the preliminary, I was following her. And I just saw the powerhouse in her. She draws strength from herself eh. Tapos nakita ko yung mga postings noon na wala siyang phone, na hindi siya makapag-post. They were supposed to post as many as they can sa IG nila kasi they were promoting products, correct? So they were supposed to do that. But she couldn't because yun nga, yung kanyang phone, low-tech, palaging sira. So I guess yun yung sinasabing, when you are meant to be in a place,
Correct
when you
po.
are in a place at the right time, yes, the stars will align with you and God's grace and favor will also be there, especially siya sobrang nakita ko yung faith ng batang ito. Sobra yung faith niya, determination to be somebody who can impact not just people's lives in Iloilo, but in the universe. So yun yung nakita ko sa kanya even doon sa preliminary. Nang dahil dyan, this is my verse for today. Kasi right after, bago pa nga siya makoronahan, marami ng mga hash-hash, marami ng kontrobersiya, but we will not tackle that because gusto lang nila sigurong sumikat kasi hindi sila nanalo. That's my take lang, which is so pathetic. Nakakaawa naman, di ba? I mean, you can be confident na mananalo ka. But when it has been already given out, when the winner is announced, matras ka na. Matras ka na and be a good sport. Sportsman ka pa man din, pero hindi mo ginamit yung sportsmanship mo na creed that you have vowed all your life because she's a professional sportsman, di ba? So,
Yeah, Mamu, bago mo sabihin yung verse mo, may ako naman advice ko kay Miss Universe Philippines Rabiya.
yes,
Don't wear your crown on your head, but wear your crown in your heart.
correct.
Yan. So, wag mong ilagay
Your
sa
heart.
ulo ang corona, kundi ilagay mo sa puso. Diba? So, you retain that humility, grace, and beauty. That's it.
Yes. I agree with you.
Agree.
With you, John. So our verse for tonight is Isaiah 61 verse 7. For your shame, you shall have double blessing. Diba? Ganda. And for confusion, you shall rejoice in your portion. In your land, you shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be yours. And this is my verse not just for us tonight, but even for Rabiya, because I just feel in my spirit that even if she has won, nakikita ko pa din na grounded siya. And this will be her strength. And I can see that even in the spirit, she will soar even higher. Pagdating doon, alam mo, one of the strongest contenders sa Miss Universe is si Miss Thailand. I saw Miss Thailand in the Miss Thailand pageant. She's very bright, she's very grounded, she's very beautiful, she speaks very well, she's so confident. So ito yung nakikita kong magiging kalaban niya pagdating doon. You know, it's our pride to be Asians, to be to be a front runner para sa mga international beauty pageants na to. And the Philippines has been acknowledged and feared already in the Miss Universe pageant. Alam nilang madaming ibubuga ang Pilipinas. Maraming magaganda tayong nakatago pa. So, I'm believing that Rabiya will make it with her heart that is humble. I can see her humble demeanor, and her life is actually a living testimony already of her success even now, from becoming Miss Iloilo and then becoming Miss Universe Philippines. Ayan, may ipinapakita si Direct Bench. Ito yung
Direct iyak.
ginawa ito ng drawing ni John Cornes for
Direct ha.
in one of our shows na ang bilis-bilis niyang nagawa yan. Si Queen Rabiya, right after, nung araw na yon, nung show na yon, kasi siya morning, so nung nag-show si Dear Mamou V in the evening, ayun, ginawa ni John Cornes.
Inutusan ako ni Direct Ben. Sabi niya, John, i-drawing mo nga si Rabiya. Ayan, kinagabihan nang manalo si Rabiya, may sketch na ako. Yan, dahil niya kagagawa ni Direct Bench.
and for all you know, John, you will be one of the considered designer ni Rabiya because you're also from Iloilo, and I'm sure she would like to wear one of
That
your...
would be my honor. Everyone's honor to to dress up a queen, 'di ba?
Oo,
Katulad
so,
ni Ram, 'di
Correct.
ba?
yes, so
Yan.
Kat, pwede nyong i-message yan kay Rabia. There's one more famous global iconic famous designer from Iloilo
Sure.
that that she can that she can also feature. Yon.
Yes.
Oo.
Ang
And
galing.
also, Mamu, we also would like to congratulate the winners of the Mrs. Queen of Hearts. You know, so congratulations sa inyo. They just had the pageant ito lang, 'di ba? Where
Last
you
week,
judge. Yeah.
last week I was one of the judges. Last week,
Yeah.
the October 30. Ayan. Tapos, ang creative director nun,
Yung director ng, ayan, yung
yan, si
director ng Dear Mamu, ang director ng pageant na ito. Yan, si
Yes.
Direct Bench Bello. Yan.
Ayan, di
Thank you
ba?
so much. Thank you so much.
So, so with that, we just want to thank you, Kat, Kathleen, and then Ram for saying yes. Alam ko si Kat kanina, kahapon, masama pakiramdam, pero sabi ko, ano lang, chika lang tayo, okay ka lang. Okay ka
For
lang.
any message to our viewers, to
Oo, any
Rabiya,
message? Yes, please, Kat and Ram, you have any message to our viewers at saka kay Rabia kasi I'd like to think na yung team niya, kayo, Glam Team, kayo lahat, ipapasa niyo itong link na to para mapanood naman tayo ni Rabia. Tama, Rabia?
and to all our kababayan, to all our Ilonggo. Yay!
Yes, Kat, would you like to say something as closing?
Yes. To Rabia, I already told her that you are no longer our Miss Iloilo City. You are already our Miss Universe Philippines. So you're gonna be representing our country. And then I told her just be yourself and make her proud, and just do what she has to do to really win the crown. If not, it's okay, di ba? Meron pa bang next time? So, yun lang ang message ko kay Rabia, and to all the Ilonggos naman. Let's continue supporting Rabia in her journey to the Miss Universe. Maybe next year, we don't know. And sana maging active na kayo sa mga pa-contest, mga popularity votes, kasi doon kami nahirapan last time eh. So I hope and pray that this time you will be one with us. Thank you, madamo gid na salamat, Ilonggo and Iloilo City.
Yan.
Laban, Iloilo, laban.
Bato, bato ba yun?
Okay. Galing coming from Miss Kat. How about you, Ram? Your closing pitch, Ram. Are you there? Naka-freeze na naman si Ram. Nako, magme-message ako kay Miss Rabia o kay Queen Rabia ulit. Yan ang isa sa mga una mong sasabihin kay congressman, kay governor, kay mayor. Ayan, gandahan, palakasan ang internet sa Iloilo City. Okay, ikaw dyan, any message? Habang hinihintay natin si Ram.
Just to extend yung request ni Kathleen sa mga taga Iloilo, kung nahirapan siya during the competition to support Rabia, siguro this time pang Miss Universe na to. So it's not just about Iloilo that we're gonna request, but all over the Philippines and all over the world. Every Filipino, wherever you are, let's support our candidate, diba? Para we have another Miss Universe in the Philippines. Yes.
Correct. That's true. So Ram, we'll wait for you, but I will give already my message to Queen Rabia. You know, Queen Rabia, you are so blessed. In spite of your obscure beginning, you know, God has taken you out and has turned around your life story into a beautiful Cinderella story. And it's not just going to be a Cinderella story na hindi natin alam anong nangyari kay Cinderella. You will continue to grow and glow for the glory of God. And I remember you said that in one of your interviews. And I feel in the spirit that you are such a blessed woman of God, because I believe you don't just say it, you live it. And even your demeanor, you have a winning demeanor. You have that X factor. When I asked ano yung nakita mo, Ram, I saw that during the preliminary. It was a very difficult pageant because ang dami niyong magaganda, lahat matatalino. Maraming mga veterana na pumasok talaga who really wanted the crown. So desperate to get the crown. But that crown was meant for your head, which you will bring to your heart. May the Lord bless you, Queen Rabiya, and may the Lord gives you grace and favor to bring home another Miss Universe crown, this time when the pageant will be realized. So, thank you so much mga kamamo. Ayan, pumapasok si Ram. Ram, gusto mo nang mag-message? Kahit na hindi ka namin makita, at least marinig namin ang boses mo. Direct, pwede ba yon? Marinig lang natin si Ram for his final message to our viewers.
Mahirap.
Oo.
He cannot connect, so it means na hindi siya pwedeng marinig.
Oo nga eh. So,
Diba?
so with that,
So anyway,
nawala ulit si Ram. So, dear Mamou V, I give my congratulations to all the winners of Miss
the Glam Team,
no, the
the
Glam
Mrs.
Team.
Universe,
And then
Mrs. Queen of Hearts.
Mrs. Queen of Hearts winners. There are 6 winners. So congratulations sa inyong lahat. You are deserving of all your crowns. Ayan, napapadami na tayo ng mga beauty queens. So, ayan, kausap natin. Mukha namang beauty queens ka. She may not have the physical crown na napapanalunan sa pageant, but she is wearing already a crown. Just looking at her is already a crown herself. So, mga kamamo, maraming salamat. Maraming salamat, Kath, again. And Ram, and of course, John Guarnes, si Direct Bench. Pahinga ka na, Direct Bench. Tulog-tulog din pag may time. So mga kamamo, we'll see you again. Hanggang dito na lang si Dear Mamou V. Dear Mamou V is here to give you inspiration, hope, and faith plus love. So, thank you very much. We'll see you again next week. Mamou V loves you.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting Mamou V. I love you, Mwah John. Mwah.
Love
Thank you. Nice meeting you, Kat. I
Yes.
hope when I go back to Iloilo, I can see you again. Naka-live pa tayo.
Tulog na yata si Direct
Bench. Direct. Naka-live pa kami.
tayo.
Yan.
Bench. Ayan, we're still live.